So this is an example of incomplete dominance. It's an example for incomplete dominance. For incomplete dominance. It's an example for incomplete dominance. So, now with this, let us move to the next concept, that is chromosomal theory of inheritance. I'll move to the next concept, that is chromosomal theory of inheritance. What is that? Chromosomal theory of inheritance. Chromosomal theory of inheritance. You know, Mendel's work was not recognized until Mendel's work was not recognized until 1900. It was not noticed until 1900, because due to less communication system, there was no internet, there was no WhatsApp, there was no media. That was one reason. His approach was new. And unacceptable. I will tell you what is the reason for it. It was unacceptable because during that time, physics people, society, the scientific world, they used to judge that a person who studies physics, he must do work only in the field of physics. And a person who studies biology, he must work only in the field of biology. A person who is well versed, who completes his study in mathematics, he must do work only in the field of mathematics. But dear students, what Mendel did, he included maths, statistics in biology for his convenience. That was not acceptable to the scientific field of that period. Then, concept of genes or the factors. Genes or the factors, what Mendel told. Trait, factors as stable. Mendel told that they are stable, discrete units was unacceptable. people were not ready to accept that gene or the factors are those which are found in the body which is responsible to control one particular character. Mendel told that factors will control the trait, but people were not ready to accept that. That was, and he was unable to show that trait, show that controlling character controlling structure was invisible. Mendel was unable to show it to the scientific forum. That was another reason for his failure. Then Mendel's failure to explain the reasons for continuous variation. That means, although you belongs to your parents, you are not similar to your parents. And you and your brother or sister, they're entirely different. If you observe your grandfather and your father, lot of phenotypic differences are there. That means we observe variation in every generation. It's a continuous mode of system. People started asking why it happens. But this Mendel was unable to give a clear-cut answer for the questions related to variation. They were unable to explain the clear-cut justifying answers for the questions. So that was another reason for a setback. And then Mendel was not able to give physical proof for factors. Mendel was not able to give physical proof for factors and their existence. Mendel told that capital T is the factor that controls the tallness. Then people started asking him, you show, where is that factor? And unfortunately, Mendel was not able to show that particular factor. And because of this, Mendel's work was kept unnoticed for many years. And then what happened? In 1900, Mendel's work was rediscovered. And three scientists, they rediscovered Mendel's work. They were Karl Korens, Erich von Teschemark, and Hugo de Vries. These three scientists rediscovered Mendel's work. Rediscovered Mendel's work. Now, in 1902, chromosomal theory of inheritance was put forward in the field of biology. Chromosomal theory of inheritance was put forward in 1902. Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri are the two scientists. They expand that pairing and separation of a pair of chromosomes led to segregation of pair of factors they carried. They told pairing and separation of chromosomes are responsible for the movement of factors. What is the meaning of this sentence? Pairing and separation of chromosomes. For example, here is a chromosome. It represents two genes which are located here, capital T, capital T. Is it okay? It crosses with, that means the gamete or the male plant having this chromosome crosses with another plant having in the same position a mutated version, small t, this is female plant. In this chromatid, small t is there. In this chromatid, small t is here. Now what happens? In the gametes, only one chromatid will move to the one gamete because they are haploid. So finally, during the time of fusion, the two chromatids one is with small t and the other one is with capital T, they pair with each other. They pair with each other to form capital T, small t, a new expression. See here, why I wrote this? I wanted to give the clarification for this first statement of Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri. What they told? Pairing and separation of chromosomes are responsible for the movement of the factors. Look here. Here, the chromatids are together, so factors are also together. Here, the chromatid is separate in the gamete, so only one factor is there. Here once again the chromatids are together, so because of that two factors are there. That means as the chromosome moves, factors are also able to move along with the chromatids or chromosomes. Chromatids or chromosomes. So factors are also able to move along with the chromosomes. That means, imagine there is a bus which having seats. Every seat is a locus. And the person who sits on that particular seat is a gene. If person moves from one place to another place, he can move within the bus, but he should be there, inside the bus only. If from one place to another place, if he wants to move, the bus should move. I hope it is clear to you. Imagine that the human beings who are there in the bus are the traits or the characters. And the bus is the chromosome. If bus moves, then the traits also they move. Like that, Watson and Sutton and Boveri, they explained. I hope it is clear to you. Next postulate of them. Next postulate. I'll go for it. What was next postulate? Sutton matched the movement of chromosomes along with the Mendel's law of segregation. Mendel's law of segregation. So he compared his idea of movement of chromosomes with Mendel's law of segregation, what I explained here. And it states that, he gave some postulates. It states that in the exam they may ask a question for 3 marks, 3-mark question. I hope you are writing my notes. Write the postulates of chromosomal theory. Chromosomal theory. Write the postulates of chromosomal theory. The important postulates are, first, chromosomes are the vehicles of heredity. Chromosomes are the vehicles of heredity. Second important point is, two identical chromosomes will form homologous pair. Two identical chromosomes will form homologous pair. Here there is a doubt while watching this video class. You may have this doubt. What is homologous? If you put this, or if you keep this hand in front of a mirror exact same picture will be there in the mirror. So that is called homologous. For example, I'll give one example. Here is one chromosome with the gene A, B, C, D, E. I'll call this chromosome as A, and there is another chromosome B, which is very, very similar to the A, with the alleles, with the same alleles inside. Here A, B, C, D, E. Here also A, B, C, D, E. There is another chromosome of same size, A, B, C, D, E. Now the question arises, whether A and B, A, B, C, whether they are homologous, or whether A and B are homologous, or B and C are homologous. Here, although all the three chromosomes are similar in their structure, B is not homologous to either A or C, because although externally they have similar structure, the location of the alleles inside is different. The location of the allele inside is different. So, first A in B chromosome, first allele is A. Second allele you can see here. Instead of B, what is there? C is there. And the third allele, instead of C, it is B. That means the position is shifted. So, B is not homologous with the A. B is not homologous to C, but A and C are homologous. A and C are homologous. Now you got the idea. What do you mean by homologous pair? I hope it is clear to you. So, second postulate of chromosomal theory of inheritance is two identical chromosomes will form homologous pair. Third point is, these homologous pair will segregate during gamete formation. During gamete formation, homologous pair will segregate during gamete formation.